Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Sardar Sehun. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to take just a few minutes and make an introduction to my channel. On this channel, I'm going to be talking about how I started my life, how I grew my life, and how I live my life. So if you're interested in how to start your life, get things off the ground, grow your life, and while you are doing all of this, how to live your life, let's not forget that. And how I became who I am in this country. I currently live in California, United States. I'm an immigrant. I came here from Istanbul, Turkey. I left my home at the age of 14. I had to go live with my grandmother due to circumstances back in those days. So I lived with her from 14 through 17. And at the age of 17, I came over here to California. My brother, whom lived here for a long time, had a pizza parlor at the time. And he invited me over, and I had the opportunity to work with my brother for the first year or so of my life here, and how things got started and how I continued to take the next initiative to better myself, become a better person for my family, a better person for my community, better person for my workplace. One thing led to another. I just took the next indicated step and stuck to some principles and my gut feelings and became who I am today. I hope this channel and what I like to offer can help you. These are just my trials and tribulations in my life and in my journey here in the United States, and became who I am. I'm going to be talking quite a bit about health, wellness, and without health and wellness, we can't quite build that wealth that we are all chasing so hardly day in, day out. And how I build my wealth. I am by all means not some multi-millionaire or anything, but I have a pretty decent life. I have multiple sources of income. I am pretty healthy. I am pretty happy. It all starts with physical wellness, mental wellness, and spiritual wellness. And once we get those things off the ground in a nice, what I like to say, not a continued way, but it's more of a consistent basis. Consistency is a key here. And once we get those things going, having some strategies about our career path, our financial freedom, and how we can achieve those goals tactically, and also be what I'd like to call, let's be flexible about how we get there. It's one thing to have our strategy and our end goal, but how we have to stay disciplined, and through that discipline, we have to be motivated, and through that motivation, don't lose sight on the end goal, and be flexible on the tactical approach that we have to have in order to get to where we are. It took me decades to where I am and how I got here. First and foremost, coming here without language, without culture or anything, I had to get assimilated. My brother was a crucial point in my success. At the very beginning, when he picked me up from the airport and I was just 17 years old, he said, "Sardar, your English stops here. When you talk to me, do your best to speak to me in English. I'm sorry, your Turkish stops here. When you communicate with me, speak with me as best as you can in English terms." And he had a little dictionary with him. And he handed me the dictionary. I think it's the yellow red house from Oxford Dictionary. And he handed to me. It's A through Z, old translation from Turkish to English, and English to Turkish, vice versa. It was a little pocket dictionary. I kept it with me for the first, literally, almost first 5 years here in the United States. So I did my best to speak English. As broken as it was, I was not embarrassed. I was not ashamed of my English at the time. And I spoke it as best as I can. Even to a point, I used sticky notes to label everything around the house. Toothpaste, toothbrush, window, mirror, door, doorknob, you name it, you get the point. And also, at an early age, he asked me to start creating a community of friends and have these friends become my new community and start snow skiing, start surfing, go to the beach, go have weekend barbecues, go to a baseball game, learn about baseball, go to a basketball game, go to a football game. The point is get assimilated as fast as you can. Don't just hang out with the Turkish community, speak Turkish, eat Turkish food, do your Turkish things, and then go watch soccer games on the weekends and just live in that Turkish bubble, if you will. There's nothing wrong with that. We have to hang on to our culture. And we have to, at least for me, have to kind of have that life. It will never leave me. I was born and raised in Turkey. I'm a proud American now. But important part was to become assimilated as fast as I can so I can get on the road of success, both from health, wealth, and general of just being, having a good life here. And how I got here. There was lots of trials and tribulations, as I mentioned. I've been through quite a bit of stuff. It is not all pretty. I'm going to be sharing my good, bad, and the ugly throughout this whole process and how I learned everything and how I apply what I have learned. And hopefully this will bring some wisdom to you. Whether you are from a different country, you are trying to find your way around, or you are young and you are, say, a software engineer, you are trying to figure out what you are trying to do, how you need to navigate through the path to get to where you are, how you want to save money, how you want to be careful about your taxes, your tax bracket, how you want to make your investments, build your portfolio. That portfolio should have some real estate, some stocks and bonds, as well as some cash, and have some protection from an insurance perspective. And not to mention, as I said it at the very, very beginning, while we are building this wealth, we can't lose our health. So let's not be slave to our workplaces and all the other things that we are going to be doing, how we can start relying on these multiple streams of income generation and how that income can help us live a better life. I'm going to stop right there. I just wanted this to be my very first introduction video. If this has any of your attention, if you think you can benefit from what I bring to the table, please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to more engagements through YouTube channel. And if you have any suggestions, recommendations, questions, please put it on the comment section. I'll be more than happy to address them. Thank you so much and look forward to more videos like this.